Well, hi guys and gals. It's me, George, the Shade Tree Fix-It Man, and I got a few minutes here. Been doing more landscaping today, but I adjusted the valves on one side already, and I thought I'd take you along while I do them on this last side, these two right here. And what you need to do is just crank on your flywheel until both valves are wide open. You can see one came wide open and the other one started closing, so we'll keep turning. And now I can tell that it's a loose spot on the crank. There you go, that one's loose and that one's loose. You got to turn until you get it in the right place. Alright, so now what I have to do to adjust this is these have got to be set to 4 thousandths and they're at about 6 thousandths. So this one here uses a 13mm wrench to loosen up this nut here. And then this is 5mm Allen wrench. So what you want to do, and this is a little bit difficult, but you put your wrench on there after you've broken it loose, and then you put your Allen wrench in there, and you're going to tighten it a little bit, but just a little bit, because you got to, on the other side, you got to be able to slide your feeler gauge down in between the valve and the rocker arm. And you want to make it just a little bit tight, because what happens, even though I don't let this turn, when I tighten this up, see what happened? My feeler gauge fell right out. And that's because when you tighten up the lock nut, it tends to pull it back just a little bit, and that worked out just dandy. I have just a little bit of a friction fit. Let me do the other one, and I'll break this one loose like that, and I'll get my Allen wrench in there, and I'm going to bring you around with the camera. When I adjust this, I got you nice and close. Now see, I'm going to stick my feeler gauge right in here between the valve stem and the top of the rocker arm point. And then I'm going to turn my Allen wrench. Maybe I should back you out just a hair. I'm going to turn this in on my Allen key until this is a snug fit. So I could just barely pull it out, and it'll hold it there. But you watch what happens when I tighten up my wrench. Oh, didn't do it. Oh, there it goes. It loosens it just enough because you're cranking on this nut here. And now I have just ever so of a friction fit. And that's good. Well, actually that one's not good. It's still a little bit too loose. My bottom one is good. Let me tighten the top one a little bit more again. And don't be in a hurry. Don't be in a hurry. You want to get it right. Try this again. Oh yeah. There, we're good. Very nice. So now we're done adjusting our valves, and I'll show you that this was, if I can get it in frame here, it's hard working because you're working backwards. There it is, 4 thousandths. That's 0.102 millimeters for you guys that want to work with metric. And that's the setting for this motor, Briggs & Stratton 12.5 horsepower V-twin. That's not the setting for all motors. Now I can put my valve covers back on and we can move on to the next thing. Well, I've started working on the dual exhaust, and as you can see, my tailpipes, or header pipes, let's call them header pipes, don't come out at an equal angle. So I've got my pile of pipes here that I use when I'm fabricating exhaust, and you can see that some of these have already been used and discarded. This was actually on the Goofy cart at one point, but it got taken off in favor of something else. And I've tried fitting all different kinds of angles and shapes, sizes, and what it has all come down to is these pieces of pipe that came off of the same unit that the roll bar is made from on the Goofy cart. And that's going to go on there like that. And what I am proposing to do is put this pipe on here. That will get me coming back at more of a straight angle, and then this one will go on here, and one is longer than the other, and I've got to make some fine tuning to get them to the same height, you know what I mean, when they're coming out, and same length and all that good stuff. But once I get them set there, I will tack them in place, and then we'll get a couple of shorty mufflers to go on each one. I'm thinking, I don't think I have any here, so I'll have to get one. But yeah, that's what'll be. So it's probably going to be a while before I get back out here to work on this. I have family coming in on Wednesday, and we've been doing more yard work today, and I took a few minutes off to come in here and do this, and we have finished our mulching across there, planted a couple of little what do you call them, shrubs. They're kind of like what they call a rug shrub. They'll spread out. And we got another one planted over here. We got some flowers there, and we got some more flowers in the back of the train. And my wife has been working really hard over here and planted all of this along here. These are all freebie plants that a friend of ours gave us for pulling out, and I believe some of them are hostas, some of them are lily of the valley, and there's actually a couple of other things in here that we don't know what they are. So, yep. And we still got more down here. Yeah. So we're working at it, trying to get things straightened out, cleaned up around here. Like I said, we have family coming in the end of the week, and it's just now starting to rain. See the raindrops on the driveway? Yep, we got done just in time. So there you have it. Till next time, this is me, George, the Shade Tree Fix-It Man, saying thanks for watching, commenting, and for subscribing. And we are pushing on our I think the last time I looked, we have 3,919 subscribers. So we're going to be real close to the end of the month, I think, when we're ready to do this subscriber giveaway. So I'm going to do a separate video on that, give you all a down bottom line on it, what you got to do, what I'm going to do, and all that good stuff. So keep watching. Till next time, bye for now.